Hi, welcome to another edition of MTG Playback. I'm Mark, I'm an actual pastor who plays Magic the Gathering, and so this whole series is where I play a game of Magic the Gathering on Arena, and then talk about my play afterwards. The whole hope of this is that I'm going to get better as a Magic the Gathering player by making the right decisions, the better decisions during the game, so I will stop making all the mistakes that I usually do. And this is video 30, I believe, so I've done 30 episodes of this, and I've shared with the world 30 games full of mistakes and things that I could have done better. And so I'm grateful for those who are watching this episode, who watched along, and thank you for being part of this journey with me. So I continue to play with my white-blue angel deck that I talked about last video. I've changed it up a little bit, moving some of the cards around, and so here we go. Let's see how this game goes. As you can see, this is my opening hand. Only 2 lands, but I decided to roll with it because, well, last game I got flooded with mana in the middle of it, and so I know there's mana available, so I'm expecting mana to show up. Alright, so we get a human soldier. I'm going to be playing against a soldier deck. So my goal here is to get some big angels out quickly, to do some blocking, and then go over the top. So I decided to pop out my Giada. I don't have any way to protect her right now, but I just wanted to bring it out. And it is immediate. Oh, and so it's allowed, but they all of a sudden have there's a 2/2 first strike on board, so I can't block it and kill it right now. So I'll just take the damage. Didn't get a land. I have a lot of 1-drops, but I don't have an island, so that doesn't help. I mean, sorry, I have 2 drops. I don't have an island, that doesn't help, but I do have some other creatures on board. So I decided to get this one, pump it up, get a 3/4, and start pulling if I can pull things off the top of my library. Notice I do have a flyer off the top of my library, but that's a 4-drop. I need land, basically. So I lose my Gada pretty quickly. Not unexpected. Got that, but I really could use a land. Right, I really could use land. Last game I played, the game I posted about yesterday, I could have really used those Catholic Commandos. This time I have plenty of Catholic Commandos, I just don't have the land. So here I decide to attack, just to get some damage in. I wonder if, and part of it is because I could play in and flash in the Catholic Commando. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. I wonder if maybe it'd been smarter to just have held off on that turn. So Muriel's Shield of Argive is going to come down. It's going to stop me from doing my instants, etc. Luckily, I have a Valorous stance, so I can kill it on my turn. And they attack. See, I could have done something here. I could have wiped off one of them, or at least stopped them from sending it. So I probably should have waited. No land. Right? I don't got a land. So I decided, you know what I'll do? I'll just get rid of that 4/5 who's also stopping me from doing it. And once again, I decide to attack. Again, trying to... But see, I'm only trading 3 damage for 4. So I probably shouldn't have done that. Especially since I don't have land coming in. Another lay down arm, so they've wiped out my board. Again, not another land. So I'm quite okay. What do I do at this case? Decide to just wait. So at this point, I think, just based on the number of lands I have in my deck, I have about a 40% chance of having a land show up and draw. Then they bring in a Sierra Redeemer, and this is going to be a problem for me. So it gets automatically pumped up to a 3/5 because of the Valiant Veteran. And it's a flyer, so it doesn't let me go into the top. So I decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get rid of that Valiant Veteran right away and weaken everything. So now I need another Valorant stance. I need something to start doing something. And I don't get it. Instead, I get a Faded Hope. This is where not having that secluded, having that as an island would have been extremely helpful. So here's their combo coming off. All of a sudden, they get a Sierra Redeemer. It's going to pump these suckers up really to 3/3s. So they got a 2/4 flyer, a 1/1. Like, it's just, there's not much I can do. Especially with the first strike. So I decided I'm just going to cast this to have something on play. What do I get? Valorous Stance, which is fine. But there's pretty much nothing I can do at this stage. They've got lethal, right? They've really got lethal. There's not much I can do. Rescue Retriever. So I decided, you know what I'm gonna do? Just get rid of this Sierra Redeemer, so that doesn't get pumped up at all. But it's gonna pump up everything else, and like it's just at this point, like there's not. I decided not even to block. So that's it. Again, this is where I did not get enough land, so it wasn't really much fun to play this game. And also, you can kind of notice if when I get mana flooded, it doesn't work. When I get the land issue, that doesn't work. Starting to realize that Secluded Courtyard isn't really working the exact way that I wanted to do. It did work in this game in the sense that I was able to get out the Eterata and Giada because I could use it as a dual land, but that's it. It didn't allow me to use my Fading Hopes or my other cards. So anyways, that's for this edition of MTG Playback. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe as you are able, and I'll see you tomorrow.